Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day. We are back again with some more Frieren Beyond Journey's End, episode 17. Last episode, Frieren visited her friend Old Man Full, and while Stark and him were having a training montage, Frieren was busy having a chatting montage with him instead. And it's always great to see her look happy and just like genuinely enjoying her time, because not that she's not, but I feel like we don't see that enough. And I'm hoping there are more dwarves so that, maybe we'll see more conversations like that, because, they're going to be the only ones outside of other elves, but since she doesn't have relationships with them that we know of, the dwarves could be the only people even close to her age. And we finally learn Guerrilla Warrior's name, and it basically comes from a statue of Croft and then some unknown goatee priest. At some point, Croft and this unknown man saved the world, at least that's what the stubborn old woman says. So what exactly happened? And I certainly hope that at some point we learn the specifics for that, or some details at least. While we're in the village, we get some news of Guerrilla Warrior's last destination, and so now we're heading to Tur for a very big side quest, and I think that Himmel would be proud. And so with all that being said, let's go ahead and hop into the episode. Okay, so where we left off last episode? Yeah, pretty much exactly in the same spot.
I came with you on this journey for a chance to find him.
This feels like a goodbye. Are we not going to follow him?
Can't this decision wait until the morning?
I asked the villagers about a cabin. They have one free and it's all ours. Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to spend one more night here. Okay, let's see what shenanigans we can get back into.
I come bearing dinner. You're all very welcome.
She's adopted Frieren's eyes and funny face now.
My hands are freezing.
Let me see. You really weren't kidding.
She's about to knock him across the room.
Definitely a new record.
I thought she was gonna have a worse response than that, but that one is good too.
We need to wait for winter to pass this time around.
Unless a serious blizzard blows our way, we should be all right.
Otherwise, they might have to shack back up with Croft. Oh my gosh. She jinxed it!
Yes.
A wave so strong could last an entire month. Feel free to use the cabin until it passes over.
Man, this weather, this winter weather is just
It's up to you, Sein.
such an animal of its own.
We're stuck here until the cold lets up.
Sure seems like it.
Well, that'd be good. It'll give them time to kind of chat about what they're going to do from here.
The cabin's large.
If they're gonna go with him, if not.
Hovel we stayed in before. This village has a lovely magic shop run by a shady old man. In my experience,
The
shops
shadier
like
the better,
those
huh?
often have legendary level spells lurking in the shadows.
Okay, he was legit shady in there, though. It didn't even show his face.
Have you already run into some spells like that?
Found one great spell to get rid of mold, and another to eradicate those tough oil stains.
Incredible. Find more.
I like that she's happy even with like regular
Then
spells
nothing
that,
short of
aren't
changing.
They sound more
like offensive or
advanced
something
than
crazy.
To underestimate the winters of the northern lands is to die a bitter death.
That almost cost us Mr. Stark, but that lesson has been learned.
This time it might be Sein who has to snuggle
Our
up close
time
to
together
Stark.
hasn't quite run out yet after all.
Oh, he doesn't look that shady. He just looks like a typical magic shop owner, I would think. I don't know. Okay, never mind. He killed her by dropping books on her. That's the end of the show.
This wave should be blowing over soon.
Borrow you. Fern and Stark are acting more strangely than they usually do. Could you mediate?
That could
It
mean
doesn't cost me to say yes.
multiple things here.
Why was I your first thought?
Because being a peacemaker is more of a priest job.
Well, yeah, and you've done a great job up to this point, too.
What a sorry
The
state of
puffy
affairs.
face she has whenever she's upset is funny.
So who did what to whom?
It was all Mr. Stark's fault.
I need to speak with each of you, one at a time.
Yeah, I gotta go with Stark first.
Remember that time Fern touched my cheek when we first arrived here and her hands were record level cold?
He did the same thing to her, didn't he?
Today I tried to get her back from it, and she
That
didn't
was
like that too much.
not a good choice at all.
Are you a child? I've known my share of women, and none of them have welcomed an uninvited hand to the face.
That's why I was surprised whenever he just like grabbed
What
her
do you wanna do
hands
about
so
it?
quick she didn't like
I'd like
blast
to
him
make
with a
up
spell
her
or
if I
something.
can.
Want to make up with the girl, then you're gonna have to be the one to tell her that.
Yeah, she's just watching them. Is she even talking to Fern?
I'll apologize to Fern.
I figured she would be in there talking to her at the same time.
Stark, we didn't mean you any harm.
I think that I'm ready to apologize. apologize. I'm the one who started it all in the first place.
Yeah, but it's just all for fun.
It's just... The arm he used to restrain my shoulder was so strong. Be gentler with me, please.
I'm sorry.
Oh, this is so sweet. There's Sein doing his
Those
job
two
again.
should just date already.
Yeah, someone has to say it, right?
Thanks for the help. Good job.
You're the only one who still praises me like I'm a kid.
That's
Yeah, she
because
gets
you
that
are
from
a
her
kid.
previous group. Yeah, and to her, you are a kid. Yeah, I kind of
suppose
forget
it
that.
isn't all that bad. I've been thinking about something. I still don't know why you invited me to travel with you.
Well, at the bare minimum, you're
Must be
extremely
my
handy to have
aversion
around.
my own kind. It reminded me of myself before I left to defeat the Demon King. That angered me.
When something angers me, I don't cart it
Interesting
across the map.
response. Yeah, exactly.
Not
Thinking that
certain.
too.
But I think what I really wanted deep down was to give you a reason. If he had been there, it's what Himmel the hero would have done.
Let me be your reason to go on a journey.
Mm-hmm. That's another choice that was
They gave me
inspired by
courage
Himmel.
to go into the world I'd long hidden from. They also taught me the joy of spending time with friends.
Yeah, and
Have
he
you
has to
felt
be able
that
to
joy?
find Gorilla and, you know, experience that same thing.
This has been a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Although dealing with these kids has been tough for me. In some way, traveling with them has to be like a nice replacement, you know, make him remember the time he spent with Gorilla, you know, back
I'm
in
not
the
gonna
day.
live with regrets anymore. I've decided to go after Gorilla.
I figured as much.
So he's leaving us, huh?
You all take care.
I honestly didn't. I mean, I kind of expected it, but I didn't want it to happen because I like him as a character. It's such like a casual goodbye, though.
Must have been the quickest goodbye I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Well, unlike you two, our friend Sein is an adult.
Don't get blown off the cliff. Guaranteed we're going to see him again at some point, though. Yeah, look at him smiling.
It gets quiet fast when you're on your own.
Till next time.
That's strange. She'd usually be up by now. I guess she's worn out.
Yeah, go check on her. See if something's up.
Breakfast is ready, Fern. Hello?
She's got a fever. No.
I need help. I'm worried Fern might not be feeling so good.
And neither is Frieren when she first gets
Come
up.
on.
You're a monster.
Not the cold hand technique.
Oh, seems
That's
you
this
have
version of
fever.
1,000 Years of Death.
What you need is warmth and rest.
I got some water.
Found it.
What is that?
Hopefully a book that'll heal fevers.
Notes should shed some light on herbs around here.
Okay, that's a little more
Thanks,
practical.
Magic will help identify her ailment.
I thought identifying sicknesses was the magic of the goddess. Before, you said only someone with the holy scripture could cast it.
That's exactly why I keep a scripture on hand.
What?
Oh, nice.
You're using it as a pot stand?
I may not be cut from priestly cloth, but even I can identify simple illnesses.
Okay, cool. Because I didn't know if she like had the knack, or if that was gonna be something beyond her abilities. But you know, at least she's got
It's
some
just a
basic
cold.
goddess magic she can use. That's nice.
Now to determine which herbs to forage for.
Sounds good. But first, let's get her someplace out of the cold.
I wonder if she thought of the herbs as like an accessory, like in her mind, if whenever she used that spell to find lost accessories, if it, you know, would reveal it. I wonder if that's how it works. You know, based off of whenever she said what that person might consider clothing for the spell, you can see through clothing. You know, it seems like there's some kind of mental thing there.
Lifesaver, ma'am.
There was a village here when I stopped by before.
That village hasn't been around for decades.
Yep,
Was a
that sounds about
prestigious
right.
little spot, you know. The hero himself even paid it a visit once.
There's a tree near here, yes? A great icicle cherry blossom?
Oh, it can be tricky to get to.
We can manage.
That sounds like it's going to be a beautiful tree.
You haven't let go of her hand once since we got here.
Because she seems to be in pain. Nothing makes her feel better than holding her hand. It's been that way since she was
Come on,
little.
Stark. That's your cue, buddy.
What's wrong?
Mistress Frieren.
Oh.
Embarrassing me.
How so?
You're telling Stark my secrets.
You're treating me like a child, which I am not.
I see. You're right. In 2 years,
Yeah,
she'll
they're
be a
growing up.
full-fledged grown-up.
Yeah.
Not long ago, she only came up right to here on me.
No, that went by
Honestly,
extremely fast. It was
I'm
like
still
one
that
episode.
same little girl. I picture her as a child. Probably always will.
Oh, Frieren.
Shoot, she probably thinks of people as, you know, children that she's met and they grow next to her. She probably thinks of them as children for probably their whole life until the wrinkles come in.
We should reach the icicle cherry blossom tree soon.
Need any more ingredients?
When she said that tree was like around, I didn't expect them to be like traveling
What we want is a
cross
nice
country to find it.
base.
Oh, I see why it's called the icicle.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
So
It looks like
wish I
something
could
out
show
of
them.
like Avatar or
These
something.
might be my favorite flowers that bloom in winter.
What's the deal with you holding her hand? Only you don't treat Fern that much like a kid.
Well, yeah, she's got a
It's never
fever.
my intention to baby her.
She's just sick, that's all.
All these years, and that's the only way I know to relieve her pain. What do you suppose I should have done to help instead?
Everybody needs some kind of emotional support, don't they?
We're groaning a bit.
And that's
Sickness
why
can
that she does what she does.
I lost my mother when I was young, but she used to hold my hand just like this.
You're treating me the way you would a child?
It isn't just children who need the occasional dose of emotional support.
Yeah. Anyone when they're sick.
Bothering you?
It isn't all that bad.
I try to be kind. Amplifies my beauty.
Please be quiet.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that in this moment.
At last, medicine's ready.
Of course she didn't want me to see. It could risk her whole tough girl facade.
Thanks for your insight, Stark. I'll go with my gut, as you say.
Yeah, I feel like
To repeat
going with her
before.
gut will be the same thing.
Proud to hold your
Just holding her hand.
next time you get sick. Enough chat. Time to gather some mushrooms.
Whoa, they're huge.
Too big! Freaky!
Yeah, when she said mushroom, I wasn't expecting a giant mushroom.
And mix slowly and steadily.
Oh my
until
gosh,
it's
Frieren the witch.
You look like a witch! Actually freaky!
That does not look appetizing. But it might be delicious. I don't know.
Thanks for the help, young man. You're good at that.
You think so?
He's always helping around in places he goes. I know she's kind of
soon.
giving them some lodging, but he would have done that anyways.
Child anymore.
That much is clear.
Yeah, she looks less blush. She's getting better. We'll be out of here in no time.
You're looking a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to a combination of you two, Mr. Sein's very generous notes, and her. I couldn't have picked a better spot to get sick.
Yeah, no kidding. Things kind of lined up. Although the timing was a little off since, you know, Sein just left.
Off to the city of magic. Oysterst awaits.
All right, Oysterst. I can't wait to get there.
And alright.
And that's a wrap for the episode. Unfortunately, we're parting ways with Sein, but not before he gets to mediate one last time between Stark and Fern, and Stark learns, you know, a big lesson here that cold hands are a no-no, and sometimes flexing too hard is a bad thing. Also, I agree with Sein. They should couple up already. As he was walking away, you know, saying their goodbyes, after saying goodbyes to the group, it was nice seeing him think back fondly on, you know, the time he spent with the group so far, and hopefully that makes his journey easier, you know, while he's looking for Gorilla, and hopefully we see him sooner rather than later. Sometime after Oysterst, I imagine. And in the second half of the episode, Fever was the enemy this time around, and even though it wasn't for the best reason, I was happy that we got to see Frieren and Stark, just the two of them this episode, because it's not something that we see regularly. They had a nice conversation, you know, surrounding Fern and going with your gut and how to treat people or, you know, what they need when they're sick. And it's got to be tough breaking that mindset that the people you're traveling with, especially when you're an elf who's lived for so long, the people you're traveling with since they've been kids, you know, breaking that mindset that they are still children. But not only children need their hand held, and, you know, Frieren learns that from who else but Himmel, which was just so cute. And Stark will probably put that skill to use at some point later on in the journey. And so the episode ends with Fern feeling much better, and I guess I'll go ahead and wrap up here as well. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I hope to see you in the next one.